At Submarine Manufacturing, we've been in business for 35 years. We specialise in manufacturing hyperbaric decompression chambers and normal decompression chambers. Our client base at the moment is based on the offshore oil and gas industry, offshore renewables, and one of our specialist markets is hyperbaric medical chambers used by private medical institutions and sports-related injury clinics. Oxygen is one of the main healing gases when it's going around inside our system. What we're actually doing, going from 21% to 100% oxygen. The oxygen molecules are being pushed through your body quickly, and that is actually starting this healing process.
He's done it again 3 years on. James Ellison back on the top deck of the podium.
The hyperbaric chamber, the first time I've used it was 2004 after I had a serious injury in MotoGP. And Ross Conley, obviously he works here, his dad owns the company.
The Ellison family are friends of ours. We'll do anything we can to help them out. It's also a good example for us to show the rest of the sports fraternity. It's a type of treatment that is there, it's out there, and we are probably one of the biggest and specialists in the UK, and obviously with our relationship and our great love of motorcycles, we always offer our assistance to help him out wherever we can.
James Ellison from Cumbria, up in the northwest, actually now living in Morecambe with wife Sarah and little baby boy.
Not many people say that consider it moves south.
Oh, Ellison gets a big, he gets on.
We had a big crash at Brands Hatch. I was leading the race, which I knew I had to do if I wanted to beat Shaky. Hit the white line, flicked me off the bike, and I snapped my femur, you know, the biggest part of your bone, the widest part of the body. So yeah, the season didn't quite go to plan. Oh, and I broke my kneecap in 3 pieces as well. The surgeon said to me, you're not going to be walking for 3 months. You know, you're going to be on crutches for 3 months. And I said, no, you don't understand. I need to be back out on a bike in 5 weeks. The main focus for me was just getting better, and the first step towards that is a hyperbaric chamber treatment. So just went on from there, really.
I've seen the accident and I've seen the X-rays. It was bad. Hyperbarics does knock, on average, a third off the healing time. Just that first 2 weeks. Getting him in there, and the transformation from the state he was in till 2 weeks to cycling his push bike down the promenade in Douglas was just looks like wow.
By week 6, 7, I was definitely bike fit then, and that, when you have a doctor telling you you're not going to even walk for 3 months, you know, to be battling and doing the same lap times as a guy who's leading the championship, or very close to leading the championship, and winning races, and you're 1/10 slower than him, you know, that to me says that it's pretty phenomenal.
There are trials going on with the NHS with certain centres to see how they're benefiting, because long term, for them, it will reduce costs.
Now my treatments have nearly finished now. We're just over a couple of months down the line, which, like I said, for a broken femur, that's minimum 3 to 6 months in physio that you would need, and I'm back on my feet and fighting at the front of a British Superbike Championship. People often ask me if I'm selling the things, because whenever somebody gets injured, I always say, look, you need to get in a chamber straight away, and it's just because I want to see them back out on a bike. Even people in my championship, people who I'm competing against. Massive seal of approval, and I wish I had one myself, to be honest with you.